So today I'll be talking about how to use Windows to compile the C code of CPSC313 using WSL. So first you need to install Ubuntu on Microsoft Store. So you just need to search Ubuntu and then I will choose the 18.04. And then you can install, you can just skip the login and it will still proceed to download. And then you can launch the Ubuntu application in your start menu, and you can wait a few minutes for it to set up, and then you can specify your username and password. So now I did a full reboot. You can skip this step and you can just keep what you have. And then I will open up the PowerShell. I need to set up the default Linux version for my WSL. So in PowerShell, type WSL-L-V. You can see a bunch of applications that use WSL. You need to set the default one. The default is indicated by the star next to the name. So now I have Docker as my default, which is not what I want. So I need to set the Ubuntu as my default. If your Ubuntu is your default, you don't need to do this step. So the step is execute the command is WSL-S and you put Ubuntu-18.04 after that. So now you can open the File Explorer and navigate to where your code sits. So you can hold Shift and right click. There should be an item that says Open Linux Shell here. So now you are in Linux. Because we need to initialize the Ubuntu, we have to install the library that I use to compile our C code. So we will run apt update. Now we need to run sudo apt update. And after it completes, we run sudo apt install make gcc. So we installed the make and the gcc compiler. So now we can just type make to compile the C code. If you have previously compiled the code using Windows, you need to delete everything that the compiler generated before doing this step. So now we can see it works fine.